Calling it the perfect job, Coach Jeff Reinert of the Santa Margarita Eagles boys basketball team is as confident as ever about his team this year. The Eagles are determined to make an impact in the very competitive Trinity League. Their plan, their desire, we'll find out all about it as today we talk to Coach and 5 of his players. I'm Paul Higgins, this is Coach's Corner, and all the action starts right now. Hello everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to this edition of Coach's Corner. As you can tell, we do have a fantastic show on the campus of Santa Margarita High School talking varsity basketball with the Eagles. In his 4th year as the head coach, Jeff Reinert will be joining us tonight. He is a fantastic coach, we'll tell you about that. Also, 5 of his outstanding players. First up is Noah Rasheed. He is number 1 if you're watching the highlights throughout the course of the show. He's a senior 6-foot guard in his 2nd full year here. Also a wide receiver on the football team. Gentlemen, welcome to Coach's Corner. Coach, thanks for taking time out of your busy day. I know you're practicing right now. We're pulling kids out one at a time.
We'll let it go today. All right.
But hey, I have to congratulate you. You're coming off a holiday win during Thanksgiving, and I know you went to Arizona.
Yep.
Getting out of the gate quickly, that was pretty special.
Yeah, the tournament in Arizona was a big championship for us to get away as a team, go down there and win 4 games, come back with a championship. Gives us confidence going into the year.
Yeah. And no, I know you're a wide receiver, so you already run a lot, but do you have your basketball legs yet?
They're still coming as right now. I mean, I can get a little bit more in shape, but I'm definitely a lot more ahead than when I first came. And when I first came back, that first day, Coach had me running. I was exhausted. I could barely make it through practice, but now I'm starting to get my legs a little bit more through the season.
Yeah, football players think they have it tough until they come to the court, right?
Yeah, it's a whole different type of conditioning.
Coach, you have coached all over the country.
Yeah.
A lot of college basketball. You and I were just talking. You have a daughter that's here at the school,
Yep.
a volleyball player, and
Yep.
you wanted to be somewhere for a certain amount of time so you can enjoy that with your daughter. Tell me your thoughts about Santa Margarita. How are you enjoying it?
Well, first, I came here to recruit Clay Thompson when I was at Oregon State. So when I left campus, I called my wife and I said, hey, if this job ever opened and I was ever to coach in high school, this would be the only place that I'd go.
Wow.
I didn't track it. I didn't follow it. A good friend of mine called and told me that it was open. And I was lucky enough to be here, and I'm truly blessed to be here. It's a great place. My daughter enjoys it and really likes it. Her volleyball experience has been super, and her academic career here has gone really, really well.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes that I was watching you in practice, you're a very hands-on coach. You get out there, and that's important.
Well, I think the head coach sets the tone, and I can have good practices, I can have bad practices. I can bring energy, I can not bring energy, and I think the players feed off of that. I think Noah and I work pretty good together that I'll talk to them and say, hey, we got to get it going right now, and if we don't get it going, you're going to get it going. And so Noah sets the tone for us in practice as well.
Yeah, Coach kind of wants to come off the bench and play himself, right?
Yeah, it seems like that. The most energized coach I've ever had.
Now, do you look at Coach and go where he's been, what he's done, and you have him as a coach? It's pretty special. Tell me about that.
I mean, not a lot of kids can say their high school coach college. So, I mean, he definitely knows the ins and outs of the game. He's got us ready. I've never been more prepared for games in my life with the film him and Coach Call do. I mean, you would think they coached the other team and came and were telling us all their plays. I mean, he's on top of everything as a coach. It's great to have him.
I did hear him say some things about another Trinity League school in just a moment. I'm like, how does he know that? I don't know if they played.
Well, we're ready.
Yeah, you are ready. And Noah, what is it about basketball that you enjoy? Because you know you're going to come out here and run your tail off. You know you're going to have to get in basketball shape. Mm-hmm. But what is it about the game of basketball that you enjoy so much?
I mean, the camaraderie as teammates. I mean, like Coach said, that Arizona trip we took during Thanksgiving, I've never been closer together with the team. I mean, basketball, it's a free-flowing game. I mean, Coach gives us the freedom to, if I see something on the court, I can call my own plays. Like I play football, but it's more like, you call the play, like you got to run that route. Basketball, you get a little bit more freedom out there. You're running, you're having fun, get fast breaks, turn into dunks. Everyone's just excited. I mean, it's just my favorite sport, so I love playing it.
And I'm going to meet your brother I haven't met him yet, number 23, Kaden. Tell me about that relationship.
We are super.
He's in there. It's okay.
Yeah, we're tight. I mean, our chemistry on the court's crazy, but we are complete opposites. I mean, he's more of like a quiet kid, kind of minds his own business. I'm more like energetic, jumping around in practice. But Kaden, Kaden's a great player. I mean, we both have different mindsets. I mean, when we come together on the court, I mean, there's nothing better. I mean, I think we're just a great combo out there.
Yeah, Coach, tell me, just a short time that we have with all 5 players, tell me your thoughts about this young man.
Well, I've always said, ever since I've met Noah, that I think he's one of the best point guards I've coached. Had an opportunity to play with John Stockton. I had an opportunity to play with a really great point guard at BYU, and I coached a couple in junior college. Noah is as good as advertised, and he runs the team very well. I call him the mayor a little bit because he when he walks in the room, he lights up the room, and to have that kind of leadership is invaluable. I dread the end of this season, to be honest with you. I'm pleased and blessed to have him in our stables here.
Yeah, well, good thing we're just getting underway. And great season to come. Noah, congratulations on all the early success on and off the football field and on the basketball court. Wish you all the best of luck. I know I'm going to meet your brother, Kaden Rashid. Kaden's coming up next right here on Coach's Corner. This is Eagles basketball. More right after this. Mission Basilica School is a Catholic parochial school with single-grade classrooms from pre-kindergarten through 8th grade.
We have absolutely the best to offer in education. We don't just educate the child academically. They are nurtured spiritually. They are guided through their spiritual journey. They are loved, every being of them.
A blue ribbon school for academic excellence, located on the beautiful grounds of Mission San Juan Capistrano, Mission Basilica School.
Why go anywhere else for your remodel project when you can find everything here at Decor & Tile? Our expert staff has years of experience which is passed on to you whether you are a homeowner, contractor, or designer. At Decor & Tile, we make your project easy with our beautiful and unique showroom filled with tile, stone, decorative glass, wood tile, granite, and quartz like Pentel, Caesar Stone, and USA Cambria. Find out why Decor & Tile is the most referred showroom in South Orange County. Come in, call, or visit us on the web today.
At Olson Orthodontics in San Juan Capistrano, they want to see you smile, and it starts from the first visit.
On my very first appointment, before I left, I knew exactly what I was getting, how much it was going to be. They were incredibly friendly, so it just made sense. It was completely at home here.
Dr. Olson does an excellent job of making his patients feel comfortable.
Well, I was just really enjoying coming here and seeing him. I loved to see Dr. Olson.
Call or visit Olson Orthodontics today. Hi everybody, welcome back to Coach's Corner, talking Eagles basketball right outside their gym on the campus of Santa Margarita Catholic High School. Coach Jeff Reinert joining us. Also, you met his brother Noah. Now joining us is Kaden Rashid, a junior 6-foot guard, 2-year player here now at Santa Margarita. He's also a 2-time All-CIF player, first team. So this guy can shoot and he can score, definitely. And Coach, you were blessed to have him.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a player that you don't have to draw the perfect play for him to score. So, you know, Kaden can score just out of the flow of the game at any time and anywhere. It makes me look good as a coach. People think that I'm a great coach because I have him. But the reality is when you have talent, and Kaden has a lot of talent and will play many years beyond high school basketball. He's a definite Division I prospect and will play for a lot of years.
Yeah, Kaden, you are all in. And tell me about that, about your enjoyment with basketball.
I mean, it's just something I really like to do. Like, I put in a lot of work to get here. So, like, my dad works us out at night and it pays off. And it's just really fun to do.
Tell me what is that with your dad? How does he work you out? Does he work you out on the court or in the weight room? Tell me about
both.
That. Yeah.
Like, he mixes it in. Like, it's like conditioning with basketball. It's like we do full court stuff, defense. We work on everything when we're there.
So when you look at basketball and coach says, hey, sometimes he makes me look good, is it kind of like a dance out there? Or tell me, you know, he'll call a play. Do you stick to that play or what happens?
I mean, I just get, like, if the defense gives me something, I just do that. Like, it just what the defense gives me, and then I just go with that.
Yeah, I know a lot of coaches like guys that play solid defense.
Yeah.
How about you? Are you a good defensive player?
Yes.
Do you take pride in that?
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
Coach, without hesitant, he says that. And as a coach, how do we describe you? Are you an offensive-minded coach, a defensive-minded coach, or you bring it all?
Well, I mean, everything that we do here starts with defense. I would say the majority of our practice, 65% defense. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. Good defense leads to good offense.
Sure.
That's the reason why Kaden's a pretty good player. He's going to play in college because he can play defense, and he has the ability to score. So he gets after it with the best of them. And sometimes I play him too many minutes. He won't say that, but I probably play him too many minutes, and I worry about him getting fatigued, and he maybe let up a little bit just because of that. But I'm telling you what, he can really defend.
Kaden, if you had your choice, would you ever come off the floor?
No.
No.
That's exactly right.
Trinity League, really tough league.
Yeah.
In football, they say it's the most competitive league in the country. What about basketball?
Yeah, it's really competitive. I think it's one of the tops in California.
Yeah, and Coach says that you're going to play well beyond high school.
Yeah.
The competition, as we talked about, Trinity League, last year you chased Orange Lutheran, Modern Day, obviously. Your thoughts about that league solely getting you ready for the next level?
Oh yeah, it is. They have Modern Day is a really good one because they have a lot of D1 players going places. So if we play against them, I'll be ready for college. Unlike playing down in levels.
Yeah.
So that doesn't get me really ready, but playing them gets me ready.
Yeah, and Coach, I know that as we talked about earlier in the Trinity League, it could be anyone's guess this year, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's such a competitive. There's 10 games. Every game means so much. It's every time you hit the floor, it's a battle.
Yeah.
So we take them one at a time. We loaded our schedule in the preseason to prepare us for that. We play Bishop. We're going to play Bishop Montgomery early. We're going to play in this tournament in Arizona. We played in that, did well. So we're going to play lots of good teams. We play in this Max Prep tournament after Christmas. It's a loaded tournament, and so it prepares us for the Trinity. And these guys didn't want anything less than that.
Yeah.
They don't want to play where they win by 40. They want to go after people, and it's a challenge. It gets you ready. Every day you hit the floor, you have to be prepared to prepare for the next team.
Yeah, and Kaden, you have to remind me, blanking right now, first game this season you lost by 2 against a very good team, Coach.
Bishop Montgomery.
Bishop Montgomery. Had a 13-point lead, but you didn't have one of your best players. So having a 13-point lead, losing by 2 without one of your best players, still that was pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I mean, even though we didn't have him, I think we still should have won. First half we had a lot of energy, and then the second half it just dropped off, and then that's when they capitalized on us.
Yeah. Before I let you go, off the top of your head, think of the first three things that come to mind. How do you describe basketball at Santa Margarita Catholic High School?
It's fun, gets me better, and it's something to do. Even coaches, they help us with our grades too, so they keep us on track, and that helps too.
Last question for you. What's the feeling like, the intensity of being on that court with a couple thousand people right there, like in your living room, and with arms touch, you can touch them. What is that feeling like?
It's just crazy. Them screaming, our crowd is really good. Sometimes you can't even hear people right next to you.
Yeah.
So it's really fun.
Yeah. Overall goal this year before I let you go?
Win a ring.
Win a ring. Okay. Well, probably going to do that.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Thanks for joining us. Say hello to your brother again. You guys are a great team. Your dad and mom done a wonderful job with both of you. When we come back, we'll have yet another Santa Margarita Eagle player. You're watching Coach's Corner on the campus at Santa Margarita Catholic High School.
Why go anywhere else for your remodel project when you can find everything here at Decor and Tile? Our expert staff has years of experience, which is passed on to you whether you are a homeowner, contractor, or designer. At Decor and Tile, we make your project easy with our beautiful and unique showroom filled with tile, stone, decorative glass, wood tile, granite, and quartz like Pentel, Caesar Stone, and USA Cambria. Find out why Decor and Tile is the most referred showroom in South Orange County. Come in, call, or visit us on the web today.
At Olson Orthodontics in San Juan Capistrano, they want to see you smile, and it starts from the first visit.
On my very first appointment, before I left, I knew exactly what I was getting, how much it was going to be. They were incredibly friendly, so it just made sense. It was completely at home here.
Dr. Olson does an excellent job of making his patients feel comfortable.
Well, I was just really enjoying coming here and seeing him. I loved to see Dr. Olson.
Call or visit Olson Orthodontics today. Mission Basilica School, located in historic San Juan Capistrano, is a blue ribbon school focused not only on quality education but spiritual enlightenment, creating a learning environment that's second to none.
I love the feel of the school and what it brings.
They're wonderful kids, have great family lives. They are brothers and sisters once they reach the campus.
A blue ribbon school for academic excellence, located on the beautiful grounds of Mission San Juan Capistrano. The Santa Margarita Eagles finished third last year in the Trinity League. This year, they could very well finish on top. They have a fantastic basketball team. The next player joining us is Colin Ferrier. He has played here 4 years, 4-year starter. Coach describes him as the glue to the team. Great character guy, and also one of the hardest working kids on his team. Coach, that is saying a lot in just a little sentence there. A lot of adjectives describe this guy, and again, as I must say, you're blessed to have him as well.
Yeah, when we first got here, Colin had a lot on his shoulders. He had to play the point at the start of the season, then he moved to the off guard, and then he moved to the small forward. He was the foundation of what we tried to build here. So he's been through the whole thing, and I think he's enjoying the kids he gets to play with. Kids love to play with other talent, and there's more talent around, and I think he's probably having the most fun he's ever had here.
Yeah, and speaking of fun, Colin, you guys had the opportunity to go to Arizona to start your year. You win that tournament, but beside the win, tell me about just bonding with the kids and the coaches and the parents that went.
It was a blast. Definitely the trip out was probably the best part, because we just playing games in the bus, just hanging out, just talking, listening to music, stuff like that.
How do you describe that trip to somebody? I'm guessing, Coach, the freshmen didn't go on the freshman team, so this is a varsity team. How do you describe that to a lower level guy and say, hey, this is what you have to look forward to when you get there?
Well, it probably just makes them want to work to get onto that team.
Yeah.
Because then when you're on the varsity team, you get to go places, you get to go out, play the best players really in the country. So it's a lot of fun.
Colin, you didn't get a chance to hear us, but we've been talking a lot about the Trinity League and the competition within the Trinity League. This being your 4th year, who is it that you want to beat the most?
Modern Day, definitely. Yeah.
That red machine over there, right?
Yeah.
Coach, what is it about? I mean, you've been here 4 years now.
Yeah.
Prior to that, obviously, they've been a basketball factory for a long time.
Yeah.
Coach McKnight has done a great job over there.
Great job.
Your thoughts about, what would it take, what does it take to become a program like that?
Well, first off, what a great job Coach McKnight has done.
Yeah.
I mean, he's setting records left and right, and there's no way I'll even come close to what he's done.
Yeah.
But it's a mystique. You got to get over that. You got to believe that you can beat them.
Right.
And we've been close. Our first year we were kind of close at their place. The next year we got closer. This past year we had them and let it slip away.
Did you have them here or there?
We had them in both places.
Okay.
But we had the best chance here, and we let it slip away from us. And so I think our guys remember that, and it'll be a tough game no matter what. I know that they're prepared for it, and I think we will be too.
Yeah. Is it pretty obvious answer to this question, but it must not be too hard to get jacked up for a game in the Trinity League. Tell me about that.
Well, every game is difficult.
Yeah.
Every team is going to be the best team you play, so it's easy. Get ready.
You have a tough preseason schedule. I mean, you started off with a great team. You went right into Arizona. You win that tournament. You've got a Max Preps tournament, a Christmas tournament. Prior to that, January. I think it's January 10th. I think you get going with Jay Sarah with the Trinity League. Your thoughts about the preseason and how it leads into the Trinity League?
Well, probably playing all these really good teams, it's going to get us ready because we're playing a lot of really good talent, and that's what we're going to see in the Trinity League.
Yeah. When you heard me talk about you, I know sometimes it's a lot of modesty. I can already tell. When Coach says you're one of the hardest workers, great character, the glue to the team. What were you thinking about when I was saying that, knowing that he's the one that says it?
Well, it's a big compliment. I just try and do my best, work every day.
Yeah. Coach, there's a lot of kids that you've coached, thousands over the years, I'm sure. Everyone's different, right?
Yeah. Well, I think there's different talent levels to every kid. God only gave you what you have, and there's certain people that just surprise you that they get close to the max, the max of your ability, the max of your talent. And I think Colin's one of the players that I've coached that gets close to his max every day. That's hard to do when it's a grind, when it gets to be tough. And he brings it every day, whether he's successful or not. He brings it every day, and he uses all 100% that he can get to.
What motivates you, Colin, to just exhaust yourself mentally and physically every day on the court or in the classroom?
Well, I just try to do the best I can. I just really want to win.
Yeah. Where do you get that from? Your mom or your dad?
I don't really know. I mean,
Is your dog a competitor? You got a dog?
No, I probably get it from my mom. She's really competitive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Coach, I know that parents, boy, they can make or break a student athlete.
Yeah.
You've got some great parents that are up there on your team. Can you talk about that briefly?
You know, they're all different. They're different, and they express themselves in different ways. But when we went to Arizona, I think a lot of the parents got together and even got to know each other better.
Sure.
And realize that everyone's a little bit different and appreciate each other and how they raise their kids.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. And remember the name, Colin Ferrier, especially as we get into the Trinity League. He will do some damage for sure. Good luck. Thank you very much for joining us. And again, one of the hardest workers on the team, a 4-year varsity starter. When we come back, we'll have 2 yet other Santa Margarita players. And I have to say, Coach, thank you for joining me, because you're going to give way to 2 of your players so they all 5 can get on this edition of Coach's Corner. Thanks so much, Coach, for making time out. We'll be back with more right after this.
Why go anywhere else for your remodel project when you can find everything here at Decor & Tile? Our expert staff has years of experience, which is passed on to you whether you are a homeowner, contractor, or designer. At Decor & Tile, we make your project easy with our beautiful and unique showroom filled with tile, stone, decorative glass, wood tile, granite, and quartz like Pentel, Caesar Stone, and USA Cambria. Find out why Decor & Tile is the most referred showroom in South Orange County. Come in, call, or visit us on the web today.
At Olson Orthodontics in San Juan Capistrano, they want to see you smile, and it starts from the first visit.
On my very first appointment, before I left, I knew exactly what I was getting, how much it was going to be. They were incredibly friendly, so it just made sense. It was completely at home here.
Dr. Olson does an excellent job of making his patients feel comfortable.
Well, I was just really enjoying coming here and seeing him. I loved to see Dr. Olson.
Call or visit Olson Orthodontics today. Mission Basilica School, located in historic San Juan Capistrano, is a blue ribbon school focused not only on quality education but spiritual enlightenment, creating a learning environment that's second to none.
I love the feel of the school and what it brings.
They're wonderful kids, have great family lives. They are brothers and sisters once they reach the campus.
A blue ribbon school for academic excellence, located on the beautiful grounds of Mission San Juan Capistrano. Hello everybody, welcome back to this edition of Coach's Corner on location at Santa Margarita Catholic High School. And as you can tell, we are talking boys varsity basketball as the season is underway. And joining us now is Andrease Jackson, number 33. And thank goodness I am sitting down because he is 6'8". And next to him, Kalani Jung, also a very tall young man, 6'3" senior, has played all 4 years here. Also has 2 sisters, they're twins, he tells me, playing basketball with the Eagles as well. Gentlemen, welcome to Coach's Corner. And I know we pulled you off the court at practice right now, and I know Coach likes to run you guys a lot. How's it going? How do you like basketball? And I know that you're pretty stoked to be here right now.
Coach is doing a really good job of preparing us for the Trinity League, so I can't ask for more.
Yeah, and that Bishop Montgomery game, I was joking you. I said, you weren't there. They could have won with. Where were you? Were you injured? Tell me about that.
No, I was 100%. Just unfortunately, Tesoro challenged my transfer, so we had to wait for CIF's decision.
That's right, and that came, the day after, I think.
Exactly,
yeah,
the day after.
So welcome to Santa Margarita Catholic High School, and I know they're really stoked to have you. Kalani Jung, senior, you've played here all 4 years. Tell me about your basketball experience here.
Well, I've loved it. I've played all 4 years, and it's a lot of hours I've put into that gym, and I've just loved all 4 years. There's no place like playing here.
So your first year was the same first year as Coach, right?
Yes, we came together.
So that's kind of special. You guys have been going through the ranks now. Tell me about that relationship.
It was kind of weird because the program changed. I went to middle school around this area, so I grew up watching DeBusk.
Yep.
And then I came in and Reiner changed the program, and I think it was for the better. I really like him as a coach and as a person. He's taught me a lot, and I've learned a lot over my 4 years here. Yeah,
Andrease, Coach says he does about 65% defense the way he coaches. The other, of course, offense. He describes you as a great rebounder, runs the floor well, controls the team. I know that you're new here. Are you settling in? Tell me about that.
Oh, no, I've settled in for the last 2 months, really enjoying my time here, and I'm just glad I transferred.
Yeah. Now, at Tesoro, you didn't get a chance really to play in the Trinity League on how competitive it is. Tell me your thoughts about it. I know you've played those schools probably with Tesoro, but tell me your thoughts about playing in that league, one of the most competitive highly competitive leagues in the country.
You know, like that's the whole reason I transferred here, was just to play in the Trinity League. And I think since it's more competition there, I think I'll like excel because it's higher level.
Have you ever played a game in this gym?
Yeah, we played at the Santa Margarita Christmas Classic last year with Tesoro. And yeah, let's just say SM got the better of us.
They lost.
Yeah. There you go, right? Do you remember playing against this guy?
Yeah, I do remember him playing
tell me
against
about that.
Well, you know, he was a sophomore.
It's okay, this is only a TV show, don't worry about it.
He was a sophomore then, and, you know, we knew that we were kind of going to come in, but he played well, but, like, you know, we don't really like playing against them, and we, like, have a chip on our shoulder, and we enjoyed coming in and beating him, and then him coming here, and we can tell him about it.
So those games, a little bit of a rival, right?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Of course, so it seems like every team that you're going to face in the Trinity League is like a rival game.
Oh yeah.
And I know that's the type of basketball you want to play. You don't want to play teams that aren't going to challenge you, right?
Exactly.
Tell me about the competitiveness inside you. I can tell you're ready to go shoot baskets right now. Yeah.
You know, like just my dad has brought me up on like hard work, and so like every time I walk into the gym, I'm giving out 100%.
Yeah. How do you describe, you've been here 4 years, how do you describe, if you pick 3 words that describe basketball here at Santa Margarita?
I would say togetherness. This one's 2 words: hard work and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed all 4 years.
Those are good. Now, I know that trip that you guys took to Arizona was a bonding trip.
Yeah.
You got to go, right?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay,
I was
so
up there playing.
And you guys, big smiles that come up, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Tell me about the bonding aspect as a senior.
Well, there's
You're both
only,
laughing right now, so some good things must have happened.
There's only 2 other seniors on the team, me, Noah, and Colin.
Yep.
And so it was really nice because we don't really spend that much time with like the underclassmen or the juniors. And we learned that we have some like characters on the team now, and it was a really fun trip. We drove up there together, and it was a blast.
I understand that he couldn't be on the show right now, but I understand this one guy, Garrett Thompson.
Garrett Thompson.
Looking through my notes, I don't come up with a lot of questions, but he is kind of the character of the team.
No,
right?
he's the comedian.
Yeah.
He just makes everybody laugh.
Yeah.
He has like a demeanor that he's not trying to be funny, but like.
He just is.
Yeah, he just like he reacts to things, and
the short time that I have left with you, and this is your first year with Coach Reiner. Your thoughts? That guy's established, man. He knows what to look for.
No, he's a great coach, especially since he's an ex-college coach, which helps a lot. And that's another reason I transferred here. I wanted to have that college coach mentality, so that would get me ready for the next level.
Yeah, you get him another year. I know this is your last year here. What is your goal as you move on? Tell me about that. Life after Santa Margarita.
Well, I've been applying to schools. I think I'm going to apply. I'm looking either Pac-12 or Big Ten, not for basketball, just for like to go there and continue my academic career. And yeah, I'm just hoping that I don't know what life has for me, and I'm just hoping that, you know, I'll enjoy my life after high school.
What would you like to study?
I'm probably going to be undecided. I want to see like what's out there, you know. I don't really want to commit to one thing.
I'm guessing you're a pretty smart kid.
I would like to think so.
Yeah, okay, I can tell. You guys did a great job. Andrease Jackson, 6'8", the center of the team, and Kalani Jung, a senior forward, 6'3", 4-year starter or 4-year player now here at Santa Margarita Catholic High School. Want to thank both of you guys, and we will see you often throughout the course of the year in the Trinity League. As the Trinity League gets set, I believe, off the top of my head, I believe it's January 10th. These guys, their first game is against J. Sarah. For Coach's Corner for Santa Margarita Eagles basketball, I'm Paul Higgins. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.